This question is from Ricky B. Wow, I saw the crash on video on YouTube today. Do you think you will ever drive a super modified again? Well, Ricky, as long as I'm married to my wife Kim, probably not. She wasn't crazy about the idea to start with, and you know, I guess wives get worried about their husbands, but I'll probably go ahead and just stick to what I've got with the modified, and unless I run occasional race in a late model something here or there. But those guys with those super modifieds, they've got some real guts to drive those cars, but I respect them. I love them. The first 5 laps of practice were awesome, but that 6th one was a doozy. So I would love to have got the opportunity to drive it that night. It was going to be a real good time, I think. But for now, I'll probably stick to what I got. When you drove the super modified at Ace, did you have one of your seats in the car or someone else's? That question is from Roger L. Well, Roger, it was the seat that the guy already had in the car, and it was the LaJoie seat, and it was probably one of the safer cars in that series that they have. Normally, you have a seat that's custom fit to you just so it fits you a little better. In the olden days, you didn't worry about it that much. You just bought a standard seat and you made it work. And since the death of Dale Earnhardt, a lot of safety things have evolved to keep the driver safer in the car. The seat that I had in the car, the RCR number 3, the Team Dillon car at Richmond, was a new LaJoie seat that the guys at LaJoie fixed for me, and I didn't realize how comfortable you could be in a seat until you had one that was fit exactly for you. So, you know, one big thing as far as a driver concerned is his comfort. When a driver feels comfortable in the car, he feels at home. Well, anyway, that's the way I feel. So a lot of times it does make a difference, but to me, if it's just a race car and it's an opportunity to drive, no matter whose seat's in it, I'll probably give it a try. This question is from Marcy K. Great job against some of the best drivers in NASCAR at Richmond. Do you think you will ever drive the Team Dillon RCR number 3 again? Well, I tell you what, Marcy, that's something that I was able to mark off my bucket list. Not many people can say that they got to do that. So I was blessed to have that opportunity. Talking to Team Dillon, I think that's a good possibility. My seat is still in their car, so maybe that's a plus, but I'd sure love to do it again. This question comes to us from Jason T. With today's economy, most teams struggle with finding sponsorship and support for their teams. How did you get hooked up with Bryson and CitraSafe? Well, Jason, last year winning a few championships didn't hurt. I've been blessed to be able to have the support of some great companies like Capital Bank and Patterson's Hot Dog Chili. Bryson and CitraSafe, I met up with these guys several months back, and I used their product at home, and it worked. So it was easy for me to make a relationship with them. But I got with Tommy and just tried to see what we could work out to try to help each other, and it's been a great relationship ever since. Here's a question from Brian P. What do you think set the Madhouse apart from other tracks you've run at? Wow, I guess mainly the atmosphere, the closeness that you feel with the fans, the fact that the fans can sit right next to the racetrack and almost feel like they're a part of what's going on. And also the Madhouse has always let the fans come down in the pits after the race to meet the drivers and get right up close to the car. So the family atmosphere and the legacy and the history of the place, I guess, is the main thing that separates it from other tracks. This question is from Stephen O. Do you have any pre-race routines you go through before each race? This was a hard one. I had to think about this. I guess I did, but I didn't realize it. I guess it's kind of the way you think about it. When you get out of the shower, you dry off the same way every time, whether you realize it or not. So when I get in the race car, that's the way I feel. I go through this same routine with which way I do my belts and which order I hook my helmet and my earplugs up. So there are several routines that you go through that you don't realize. I always make sure I have a piece of gum before the start of the race, and I always make sure and take a big swig of Gatorade or Myers Brothers water or whatever it might be. But I guess it just comes so natural to me, I don't realize that it's a routine. So that's a really good question, Stephen. Thanks. Congratulations on your win Saturday. It really was a madhouse at Bowman Gray. What made you decide to risk taking tires on with only 50 laps to go? This question is from John F. Well, John, it was one of those situations where I really didn't feel that concerned with gaining any positions at that time during the race as much as I was losing positions. And I think I'd got myself back to about ninth. And I think I had the car that was probably capable of winning the race just like it was. But in the situation we were in, and with that cone rule where you can pull up to the outside, we just kind of made the decision to come in and put 2 right side tires on. You know, that's something that's always an option at Bowman Gray. And with the cone, it makes it easier to maybe come back through the field. I was able to miss that wreck, and I knew once I got to the outside, I had a real legitimate shot at it. But you know, I guess the main reason I came in to get tires is because I didn't go over there to finish ninth. I went to win the race, and I thought maybe that was the best opportunity that I had to try to win. You know, all you guys' questions have got me thinking about some other things. One of them is superstition. I get asked all the time, what are you superstitious about, or what kind of things do you do or not do around the race car or the race shop? There's several things, I guess, that you just don't push the limit on. I wouldn't say I'm a superstitious person, but I won't push the limit. We don't allow peanuts in the pit area or around the race car in general. No green unless it's a sponsor. There's just several things that you just got to be careful of. I know, for example, my dad backed the trailer and turned it around in the road one night going to the racetrack because a black cat crossed out. So not to say that the Myers family is not superstitious when it comes to racing, but I think a lot of times it depends on how much success you're having at the time. The first time I put Capital Bank on my car, their logo is green. I won the race. And then this past Saturday night, I had Citrus Safe on my car, and then they've got some green in their logo, and I won the race. So it'd be really, really silly of me to be superstitious about it in a situation like that. But for the most part, just those couple of handful of things that you better not do when you come around my race car, or you may get yelled at. So thanks for your questions. You know, it makes it fun for me to hear the kind of questions that people want to know about racing. It's fun for me to answer them for you. But keep your questions coming in. Send them to Ask Burt. You can email me. You can actually send in a video question if you'd like. But keep them coming because it's fun, and I hope everybody enjoys it. So for now, come see me at Bowman Gray on Saturday night. Hey guys, I just want to remind you, the Lowe's Home Improvement Store in Kernersville is having a Burt Myers Fan Appreciation Day, Friday, May 13th from 5 till closing. We're going to have our hauler there. I'm going to have my modified there. I'll be signing autographs in the grill section, and they're actually doing some free giveaways, and they're giving away a tailgate grill. But it sounds like it's going to be a real good time. It's going to be support of Burt Myers Racing and support Lowe's in the local community. But anyway, just keep your eye on the lookout for these flyers at Bowman Gray Saturday night. It's just a little reminder, but can't wait to see you there.